What's going on, guys? Hey, it's Jason and welcome to our Missouri yard. So today is April 14th and we've had an incredibly cold evening and gonna have some cold days coming ahead of us after a week of temperatures up in the 70s and even up into the 80s. Some beautiful days. Last night got down to low 30s. It snowed. A lot of it has melted. I mean, we were completely covered in the snow, so a lot of it is melted. Last night I put down another application of the RGS in the area. It had the RGS at about, I think it was 3,000 ounces per 1,000 square feet, and the aerate at 6 ounces per 1,000 square feet. So I got that put down over the entire yard, and anticipating the rain that we're supposed to get. We got about a ½ inch of rain, and that, I think that included the snow too, so we got some in there. Today my plan is to put down some more grass seed, because the areas that I put down the grass seed before, where I brought in the topsoil and leveled it out and whatnot, had a lot of washout. And I'll show you some of that too here in a second. But so that's the plan, is to put down the grass seed and put down some peat moss. And yesterday we made a trip to a nursery here locally. I think it's called Strawberry Hill Nursery, up near Columbia, Missouri. Holy moly, that place is huge. We spent like 3-4 hours there, and hopefully we'll get a video today of the haul we got. Everything is in the garage, okay? Our garage is full of flowers. I think she said she had over 400 impatiens or begonias. I can't remember. I don't even know what those are, but we got over 400 of those, plus a ton of other stuff. So the plan was originally around April 15th was to start planting flowers. Obviously that's not going to happen now because, well, there's snow on the ground, and we have another week of temperatures that's going to be up in the 30s and 40s. So we just want to try to maintain those. Probably going to load them all up onto my trailer here, my utility trailer, and then so we can move them in and out of the garage fairly easily, so they can still get sunlight. So with that, let me show you how my areas are doing, where I brought in the topsoil and reseeded, and what we got going on there, and then I'm going to get some seed, put that down. I got to run to the store and get some more peat moss, because I want to cover everything with peat moss again, and we'll see how it goes. So I'll do the area on the side of the driveway first. All right, here's the side of the driveway. Brought in a bunch of topsoil in the previous videos, put down seed, sprayed it with Tenacity first, and then put down the seed. And the Tenacity is a pre-emergent that allows you to put down the seed at the same time. And what you'll see is also, once the weed comes up, it'll turn white and start to die off. And I got a little patch there of clover, it looks like, that is already starting to die off. So as you can see, we have a lot of areas where we had washout from when I seeded. I think it was that night I seeded it and put the peat moss over top of it all, and that night we had like over an inch of rain and had a lot of washout. So this area here where it's washing out, where we have the washout here, is from that downspout. So it was just running out and then just coming down, and then it'd wash out and come down here and then go to the driveway and go out. I put the hose on it, so that's all redirecting down there now. So that's taking care of that. The other issue I have is coming down this hill. It comes down and washes out, and you can see we still got water coming down. So I'm not exactly sure how I can fully address that. I'll have to look at that today. So what's happening is it's washing down. I put these big rocks here to kind of block it a little bit, because what's happening is it's washing down here. You can see the trail, and it comes down and stops there. So all that grass there, that is on top of concrete. So all my dirt from before and grass seed washed out. So what I got to do is find where the concrete ends, put a drain in, and put a pipe, goes about in there, so drain it all off. So I might dig a little trench there too today. We'll see how that goes, just to get the water to drain out. And then we'll go over here to the other side. This is the side of the driveway. The grass that's there is green. The grass that was brown, that was in here, you can still see a little bit of the brown back in there. But I think I've narrowed it down to being, that was nimblewill, and that is something I'm gonna have to address this fall to get rid of that. This is an area here. We had a tree there, brought it out, and got some grass seed there, but again, I need to treat that, put more grass seed down there. Flower bed there, bushes and flowers are starting to come up. Hoping the cold and the snow doesn't affect them too much. Don't go over here to the side of the driveway. Yeah, that's really coming out well. Coming up well. You get down, you can see we still have a lot of bare spots in there. So unfortunately, the fescue grass is not like the Bermuda and the zoysia and even the Kentucky bluegrass, where it'll spread out. Fescue just does not spread out. It's one seed, one blade of grass. So I have to, I'm going to spread out a bunch of seed, more seed there. But that's looking really good. My grass is coming in dark green, which I'm attributing to the Next products. Here's a good example, another good example where the tenacity is working. Look at it, comes up, but then everything is supposed to turn white and then die off. So, a lot more bare areas there I need to take care of. So hopefully I can find it all today and get seed down and put it on all of it. So I took a closer look at this. And you see the areas where, here and here where we had runoff before, those do not have water in them. And I don't know if you can still hear in the background, we got water coming out. You can hear it coming down the gutter. So we still got water running all over the place. But this pipe here, I believe, has taken care of all the drainage issues right along here and down here in this upper section. However, come down over here and I got that main one and that one where water's I still got water in it. So I investigated a little bit further and I followed it up. And what's happening is it's not necessarily coming from down the hill, which I originally thought. Go over here to the neighbors. They have a downspout right there, and the water is coming down and through here, and you can see it there, and then it comes out right there. Boom. And then it gets that one over there too. So I got to figure out what I can do about that. But I looked at the weather too, and after today it looks like it's going to be getting up into the 70s again the rest of the week. So I definitely want to get the grass seed down so we can get that germinated right away. And I did dig another little trench down here just to get the water moving. Eventually I'm going to put a trench there with a pipe in it to get the drainage, but I did do that. And you can see quite a lot of water there, and all the grass, dirt and grass that was there, I dug it up, put it over here on the side of the barn, the dumping ground, I guess. I just threw it down there on top of that dirt. Hopefully the grass will pick up and start growing. If I have any leftover grass seed, I'm going to throw it down in there too, just to see what happens. Next to the wood pile there. All right, up to the seed. Made another order from Pete over at GCI Turf. There's my 50-pound bag, and I ordered that, and it came in just 2-3 days. I had it right away, so I'm pretty happy with that. And check this out. Started to build a fort of mulch bags. Lowe's had a sale on bags of mulch at $2 a bag, which is 2 cubic feet. And it takes about, so I was trying to figure out what the math was on that. So it takes about 2 cubic feet of per bag, okay? So it takes about 14 bags to equal 1 cubic yard, which is what 1 scoop is. So 14 bags at $2 a bag comes out to about $28 a cubic yard. Now, if I were to buy a cubic yard in the bulk and just went down to the landscaping place and bought it in bulk, and that's a full scoop for them, that is, I think, $33 or $36 for a cubic yard. So I'm actually coming ahead by doing this, and I don't have a big pile of mulch I have to deal with. Can move these around as I needed. This is 50 bags here. We still need to go back and get another 40 bags, I think, something like that. So just got to find a place to store them, but in time to go get them. But now we're on to the seed. What I'm just going to do is just dump it into a bucket, carry the bucket with me, and hand spread it, because I don't need to do and the spot areas I'm doing, I don't need to do an overseed over everything. So I'm just gonna hit the spot areas first. Hopefully by the time I'm done, the water will stop running over here, and I'll bring the spreader out and cover that area. The area over by the road, which we were at earlier, I don't think that tree's gonna make it. That's not looking good. I think what happened there, it was just getting waterlogged because we got the downspout there. I think just water was running to it, so that's one of the reason I brought this pipe here as a temporary fix for right now. We're gonna put something there. We're just gonna bury it. I'm back over here on the side yard, next to the road. I think I'm gonna get the spreader out and just do a spray on that. Seed is down. Now I may have went heavier than I probably should have, but with the runoff issues I have here, I'm just doubled up pretty much and just not taking my chances. So hopefully we'll get a good stand of grass come up now. I used that 50-pound bag throughout the entire yard, and I had, funny how that works, you always have just enough. Never have any left over. So hopefully this will work well. I don't know, I'm thinking about putting down the peat moss again. Probably be a good idea. I don't know. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. I'll decide later today whether it's something I want to do or not. The ground here is pretty soggy, so I left a lot of footprints. There it is. Got it all covered with peat moss again. Now, if you didn't see the previous video, you may be asking, what is the point of the peat moss? Well, some people, when they put grass seed down, they put straw down to cover it up. And what it is to help to keep moisture on the seed so the seed will germinate. Well, when you put straw on your grass or in your yard, it brings in a lot of weeds because it has seeds in it and other types of things. And I don't want to bring any more of that stuff in. So I'm trying to peat moss again. We'll get it watered in probably tomorrow. The grass is like soaking wet, so I'm not going to do anything with that. All right, another long day of projects. So thanks for watching. Be sure to like the video, subscribe to our channel. Be sure to hit the bell notification so you're notified when new videos are uploaded. I promise you, we are soon going to have a video from Heather. A video from Heather. She has a garage full of flowers. How many impatiens? 400 impatiens. So we're excited to show you all that. We had planned on having some of them planted this weekend, but because the temperatures are so low, we can't even have them outside. So they're stuck inside the garage right now. The thing is full of flowers. We'll have a video here shortly with her doing it. So thanks a lot. Have a good night.